FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Henry James famously described the Impressionists of Paris as, and I'm quoting here, partisans of unadorned reality and absolute foes to arrangement, embellishment, and selection. With regard to our Promenade, we were able quite unexpectedly to challenge this view when the painting underwent technical examination by Charlotte Hale in the Department of Conservation at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And here's our picture, and here's Charlotte there. Through infrared reflectography, which allows us to examine the layers beneath the primary paint surface, it became apparent that Renoir had initially painted two fully realized figures, female figures, on the left-hand side of his composition. Standing behind the principal trio, most legible is the figure of the elegant woman dressed in black. She wears a fur toque and a ruff around her neck and a dotted veil over her face. You can all see that in the detail, I think. She was clearly intended to represent a matron of a certain chic, and this dotted veil, or voilette mouchetée, was an accessory worn by women of rank to protect them from the dust and the wind, this implacable dust, as Zola termed it, penetrating everywhere. A similar fashionable accoutrement was depicted by Renoir in The Young Woman with a Veil from the Musée d'Orsay, painted at the same time as La Promenade. And the veil's appearance in the infrared reflectogram, the veil's appearance in this reflectogram also encouraged us to look more closely at the group of figures in the background. Right, and I actually don't think you can see this in the picture with the naked eye, but as you get closer, you could see that one of them, the more senior figure, was wearing a similar voilette mouchetée, which Renoir painted in tones of violet blue. The technical examination also confirmed another insight about the picture that had been raised by historians of fashion, and that was that Renoir's long-haired young woman, too elegant to be a governess or nursemaid, and bearing a distant family resemblance to her young charges, might well have been intended to represent an older sister, aged around 17 or 18, who is unmarried and can still wear her hair unstyled. The woman's simple gathered skirt would have been appropriate day wear for an older girl in charge of chaperoning her little sisters.